Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HSGX. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. That does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very impressive movement today, especially when you consider that at one point this morning the price was all the way down here. However, by the time the closing bell rang around, the price not only bounced back a little bit, but just continued on upwards and ultimately closed at the high of the day right there. So a very impressive turnaround. So a lot of eyeballs on this one going forward. Key level of support going into next week, and I'm not going to call this a must-hold level, but I definitely call it very important, is right here at 25.5. Why is 25.5 important? Well, again, I'm not saying this will occur, but just to kind of illustrate my point here, if the price were to go down here and then just continue on down, from a very literal perspective at that point, that would be putting the price right back inside of that range of the chart that it just broke out of today. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power. Whereas let's say the price came down here, behaved in this manner, and then started to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows here. You'd have these lows down there, and if you envision each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward, and again, quote-unquote progress being defined as 25.5 cents, and just maintaining above that to show, like I said, the price is making progress and, just kind of drifting in the upwards direction. Now, on the flip side of things, what about levels of resistance going into next week? Big battleground on not necessarily Monday, but really anytime next week, going to be right up here at the 27.5 cent mark. That's basically where the price got rejected from several days ago. So keep a close eye on that. But grand scheme of things, to offer up a little bit more perspective, even if it doesn't break that level of resistance, that by no means implies the chart is destroyed. Because, when you stop and think about it, big picture-wise, as long as the price continues to do what it's been doing in regards to building these higher lows, or if you want to picture those as stair steps. So as long as the stair steps continue to be built in the upwards direction, that is the name of the game. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.